Hi, welcome to Com 231 Public Speaking, YouTube edition, Volume 2. The date is September 16th, 2020, and just wanted to check in with you. I know we didn't really have any time to talk about anything in our last class because you were too busy giving your awesome NEO bag speeches. So just wanted to check in on a couple things and kind of go over what we're going to do next and what's going to be due this weekend. First, I just wanted to say awesome job on your NEO bag speech, and I hope that you feel a lot better now that you were able to do that. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to start working on your technique. We're going to start working on your preparation, your introductions and conclusions. We're going to emphasize that. We'll talk about that in the next class, as a matter of fact, and hopefully you've already read those chapters. And we're going to build on those types of concepts. Okay, so, but at the end of the day, this is about giving a speech in front of people, even digitally, and you've done that now. So awesome work. I'm very proud of you. You did way better than you think you did, I promise. Okay, so good job, everybody. I'm very proud of you. All right, so real quick, what's coming up due? Your specific purpose statement, thesis statement, and 2 main points for your personal experience speech. Okay, so this is going to be due on September the 18th. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and change that to September the 20th. I'm going to give you a couple extra days to do that, since we didn't have an opportunity to talk about that in our last class on Monday. So that's me trying to, be fair with you and, give you a couple extra days to do it, okay? And then your launch pad on 14 and 15 are going to be due on Sunday the 20th. Okay, so just wanted to let you know that. Your personal experience speech, I wanted to go over that with you a little bit, okay? Oops, okay. Because we haven't had an opportunity to talk about this yet. So it kind of builds off the concept of the NEO bag speech, but it's going to take, it'll be 4 to 6 minutes long, and you're going to focus on one significant thing that's happened to you in life. So a significant personal experience. Okay, so this personal experience speech assignment, this is in Blackboard. Okay, so if you go to Blackboard and you go to assignments, okay, you'll see the personal experience speech assignment. Okay, so we're going to look over this document, and then we're going to look over the rubric as well. Your specific purpose, thesis, and 2 main points are right here. Okay, this is where you'll upload this to me. So with the last time we did this, you emailed it to me, and now with this assignment, you're going to upload it here. Okay? All right, so if you open up the personal experience speech assignment, it'll open up this document, and it walks through this assignment. Okay? So the topic you choose to discuss, it should be significant. It could be one that needs to be discussed in order to bring about change, increase the audience's understanding, or maintain important cultural values and beliefs, and one that's interesting to the audience as well. Because remember, this is all about knowing your audience. When you're giving a speech, you have to know your audience. Right? I've said it before. I'm going to keep saying it. Okay. So you want to talk about something that's going to engage your audience, something that would be interesting to them. Okay. It could have something, it could be knowledge gained from your family backgrounds, your jobs, recreational interests, and your speech with a strong, challenging statement. And like I said, we're going to talk about intros and conclusions in the next class. We're going to put more emphasis on that. And some of us did a really good job in doing that with the NEO bag speech. But again, it wasn't really emphasized. It's not something that we really talked about, so it wasn't necessarily expected. in the last speech, but now going forward, it will be expected. Okay, 4 to 6 minutes. You can use one 3x5 note card, one side of it. And another thing about this is, in addition to the purpose statement that we're going to turn in and the 2 main points, we're also going to eventually turn in a rough draft outline and a final outline. So this is going to be, again, like I said earlier, more of that preparation, more of the work that will go into the speech before you give the speech. Okay, so we're going to, and it's going to incrementally get, there's going to have to be more work put in as we continue to go through our speeches in the class. Okay, but again, the hardest part is speaking in front of people, and you've already done that, right? So don't worry about it, and we'll, like I said, we'll get through this together, and we'll be all right. Okay. So definitely look through this document. I'm not going to read the whole thing on here, but this should give you some ideas as far as what we're looking for. And now also you can see the rubric. So this is what you're going to get graded on. And this is also in Blackboard in your personal experience speech folder. So look at all this stuff here that's in the introduction. Effective attention getter. Specific purpose is clear. Your thesis is clear. It's relevant to your audience. You preview what it is that you're going to get into in your main points. Okay? Conclusion. You've signaled your ending. You summarized everything that you've already said in your main points. You restated the thesis. And see, if you look in your introduction, you state your thesis, it's clear, and then you're going to say it again. So you're starting to see how all the different parts of the speech will connect together. And ideally, you want your introduction to connect to your conclusion. And so that'll have the whole speech come full circle. Again, we'll talk more about that, but be thinking like that. Okay? So this is pretty straightforward. All right? All right, your specific purpose statement, thesis statement, and 2 main points. So this is what we did last time with our any old bag speech, right? So this is kind of building off of this idea. Only this time we're going to do a specific purpose and a thesis and 2 main points. Okay? So the way this is different from last time, first main point, second main point. All right, this right here, how I have this laid out on the screen, this is what you're going to turn into me. This is what's going to be uploaded to Blackboard. This is what's due in Blackboard by the end of the day on September the 20th. So, for you to do this, and I'll leave this on the screen here for just a minute if you want to do a screen grab, or if you want to take a picture of this, or if you want to write it down. Okay, but this is the exact format of how you will turn it into me. If you need help, if you want to refer back to Chapter 7, selecting a topic and a purpose, this is where this information comes from, okay? Now, you're going to inform your audience of what? Right? A personal experience that was significant to you. Right? Your thesis statement then will be more specific than that. This experience was significant to me because, right? And this right here, the thesis, this is the core of your speech. Your whole speech is for this. It's to convey this point. So once you've made this point here, this thesis statement, now come up with your first main point and your second main point. This happened to me and it made me feel this way, right? This happened, and then as a result of that, this other thing happened to me. Does that make sense? And at the end of the day, what I want to see is that you're trying, is that you're doing the best you can with this. Okay? There's not really a right or a wrong way to do this. And I'm going to coach you. I'm going to help you with this. But what I want you to do is try this. Try as hard as you can to do this. And I want to see that you're thinking and that you put effort into it. Okay? So if you have any questions about this, I mean, feel free to let me know, but don't think too terribly hard about this. Okay? I suggest go to your personal experience speech assignment. Read through this and think about what you want to talk about. What personal experience in your life do you want to talk about in your speech? Once you've come to that conclusion of what it is that you want to talk about, then complete this. Okay? So read through the assignment, think about what you want to talk about, then come back here and do this. I've already pretty much answered this one for you to inform my audience of a significant personal experience that happened in my life. Something along those lines. Then keep drilling down from there. Such and such happened to me, and it was significant to me because, right? That's the whole, everything now in your speech is going to revolve around what you have here in your thesis statement. And then from there, come up with your first main point and your second main point. Okay? All right, so that is your assignment. That is going to be due on September the 20th. That is this assignment. Okay, and this is in your syllabus. I changed this date. I gave you a couple extra days, so now it's September the 20th that it's due. Okay? All right, so again, let me know if you have any questions. And I hope that this video helped you. I hope that it made sense to you. Let me know if I can help with anything. I'll have all of your grades entered as soon as possible for your speeches and then for the other assignments that that we've done so far. And other than that, I hope you have a good rest of the day. I hope you found this video to be helpful. Let me know what I can do. If there isn't anything else, I hope you have a really good day, and I'll see you real soon. Thanks. Bye.